Ladies and gentlemen, of course, on occasions, of course, we have few things that are gonna be talking about, and this is basically the challenges we have encountered recently, the challenges that are persisting due to the observation, due to few, of course, outcomes and resolutions that we have encountered. As we said, whatever does is too difficult to answer, and then they are not mind, and then you know my situation. My situation is how to progress, and then your own situation is how to progress, and then on which the other individuals feel they are also how to progress, but the other individuals, of course, whatever they are my family members, I let them in Africa. For me, as I said, I really don't know. So, in my own translations, they do say Damadigari. So, in my translations, they say Damadigari. So, Damadigari, the Numulene su Damadigari, Kusemu, Lowani su Damadigari. And then Katanana confused me, of course, Cabo, G battery, and the Dino, and then Kakako, Kaki Atriku, the Marina, Kalaze, the Marina Conda, and Carabenia. So, Muluku Chedi, and then Kani Bati, and then I look bigger, and then I see what is, and that's a new, the white name and look bigger, how to progress. Madina Ninja, how to talk Tanamadiko, and then Jomebe, Madino, and then Madina Nakana, Jomadimadi, and then Ma Ediata, Command Madula Mil, Penny, Nikeko, and then Nonganas, Muligas, Gomule, and then Olimule, Nosidoa, Nankariga, and then Opi, the Tornigas, Kusaku Malure, Nasi, Yegas, and Yuri, Musikas. Always Mule Ghana and then I didn't know terrorists and they can see those Medina Nari, Tanana, as a Mundako, and then you look day and dollar, and then you have to put your there and then you will sport car then to lower Ghana, where they are Sudan. So then you know, the consequence here is that they're not a kid and then Madina called the car, they down the Chikumadi, innocent on it. Amaru, how to progress. So we don't know. That's why my job, and I am so how to progress. That's why I'm response is how to progress. Circumstances are moving, I keep declaring. John money, John Madis, Madini, then I know Ma come house in Madina and Anjaron kid and they kid there want to take Jolly Kitty, and then they come call Baru and then they call architect self-employment. Kemoki, Chokari, Kemoki, I am Chokari, so Josino Joe, so situations will be as a Tamaguleri, Madiku Tamaguleri, Nadiku, Nadiku, and then such this in this translation, maybe other than Kamaligas. Okay, Madiga will go to and then we translate our own. Somebody that we translate our own, and then how we expect is the whole thing's gonna be. So this is Mama Gas Madu Michael Madina Malaponi Doni, Kusama, Madon Boy Doni, Kusama Doni, Kusama Doni, Kusama Taidoni, Kusamende Doni, Kusamende Doni, Kusama Madu Doni, Kusamende Doni, Kakai Doni, Ropi Doni, Gori Doni, Maria Mo Doni, and then Maria Mo Nasi, every confidence, okay, Maria Mo, then Zitilo and confidence. lakini linya na bingo ni uniku tamadigari linya na ru tamadigari so confidence na yo isi jomu ko sa hizi mini tamadigari so jomu ko na ni osi then respect ya case le ngai no so then si no easy or I'm not concerned. This is how to proud. And then who does your eat cooking and then restaurant foreign restructuring and different restrictions. So we base on that and then who does different cooking matters. Consider the cook and waiter ugly in that response. And then to denote match your country lifestyles to match a certain business coming as a keyword. That is actually ugly business, is a very actually ugly business, very actually a harmful business that themselves then of course they keep hiding within an individual's weaknesses. Okay, if that is you put the individual's full shot a warranty as a offense. Of course, that is the weaknesses has been created somewhere there as a loopholes, that way you can be able to hide. So that is basically strangers alike, and then if it's based on the start of Canadian, the start of African, of course, both educationally, spiritually, and then how shall those be? As African education biography and childhood, or Canadian educations and the childhood. But still, what about those souls they fall over their nose? The African started soil. Of course, the child is got a kindergarten skill from Canada. But before that, there is a fallen soul in the desert, in the bare feet. So on circumstance of that, that is the addition. When we talk of desert is a wind. The wind can blow all the soil over even a child. Those soils which the wind is blowing, the wind doesn't respect the child, elderly, miserable, the child, every individual do their own criteria. That is based on what about this one? Age restrictions. You restrict the age. What about if they can change the age, maybe that could be a keyword for them. Why shall the individual go to the hospital and change their age? Why shall the hospital refuse? Why shall you refuse it there? And then why shall the other one refuse it? On the circumstances of those, we literally went and say so because of that. Because why shall they go and do that? So that is based on the addition in our addition immigration status, and then we are for sure in poor conditions. That is basically poor conditions. The immigration status begin from Africa is poor conditions. That is on those regards. No Canadian standard housings, no Canadian road standard in African standard, where the immigrations or the migrants status originates. If you rely upon, of course, why shall I go and create a weakness for a business to do a right business? That is, unless I'm ugly, of course I will create a weakness for my opponent, so that my opponent may get more weakness, and then they lose, so that I win the business. That is a consequence for me in the future to lose also the business, if that is my will to do the business. So my will is to secure the individuals. That's why it's a potential for my business growth. If my business look healthy, that's the health of all the people is healthy. But for me to do that, I have to focus on my own health, not another individual's. For me to work, shall I put another individual black on me to do the jobs for public level? Impossibilities, So that is the regards of this now. regards of your wills, regards of the individuals, and then the feedbacks and the questions arose from wherever, but they come and then to us, and then we said, yeah, we better, yes, unless we can help, and then unless you can help, unless you can donate, yes, you go toward the vaccinated future by producing no ugliness from the start to lack of any personal expensive restrictions. If individuals, how you boss us, and then is you, of course. How you boss us is you, of course. Who does the travels? You can travel, you have expensive life, you travel wherever, and then if we intend, our skill is there, we are speakers. Of course, the speakers always tend expensive, but no travels at all. If you have your own travel, you manage the travels, and then you are able, of course, you boss us, and then that is you. And then who else is visiting the deadly sites or other jobs, or historical sites, or results of nonsenses such as results of this 1958 sites, or a restaurant which has no upgrades. If the business is a business, if a business is a business, of course this is a campaign. There is a campaign. You hire a lot of culprits. Those culprits come from all the corners, or those corners can be found wherever we don't know exactly. But we said, yeah, this is Damadiga. So the Damadiga, and then which guy is in charge? Nobody knows. So unwillingly, and then I'm not the concerned, they are not concerned, and then that is wherever possibilities are, we don't know. That's why we dodged. We are really a good dodged. But if you trust, whoever said, yeah, I don't know, that's the individual who has your mandatory skills which you are using to shelter those kind of somewhere away from home. Whatever you call it, a cemetery, you call it which one, that's why we say so. So in regards of that. So in regards of those ones, how this one Canadian the federal government transfer this one to Quebec childcare, $6 billion to strengthen this one childcares. Of course, there is a regards of position of individuals, in regards of the federal level benefit which they are handling to do certain things for children's life and the future. Because that is the regards. If the work is done for the children, if the work is done for youth, if the work is done for the societies, and then that is a society which are really there involved. So when Messi moved, creators are owned on WhatsApps. This is a WhatsApp. WhatsApp is a deadly thing. So WhatsApp photos, people do steal people photos, people do steal people videos. You tend wise. Yeah, the guy will steal the content and then run away with your content, because the WhatsApp, they say give me your WhatsApp. When they ask, give me your WhatsApp, that's when they want to steal. They want to steal your photo. They want to steal your videos, and then they run away with everything. So that is the criteria. If a guy asks for a WhatsApp, they are not trying to help. They are not trying to call your phone number. They need edition. They want to go and app that video of yours, and then app that information of yours, and then your face will become them, or become another skills for them to use without your recognitions, but you will die poor. So in regards and overview, we say this is a missing information. The best benefit we offer is this one. A guy may offer for me 40% benefits. So if I request everything's look good for me, I went back there, and then to, of course, to fix what I have here, and then I bought it, and then everything is alright, and then they changed this one too big there. Now I went there, and then you can see everything's went good for me. whatever is enough, 40%. I don't care because the video we play there and then the system here look a little bit similar, but doesn't look similar, and then whatever they're not similar, and then what shall I do about it? So there we said, yeah, we can increase and then cause maybe extra demand to settle the future if it comes to any of those demands which we need in the future, and then we may look into it slowly by slowly, and then we will settle. So on that view, of course, with this research we have there, of course, it gives you a clue what to do exactly. So if particularly, because why we are handling this kind of feedbacks here, why we go and challenging this one, the coronavirus issues. I was challenging the coronavirus issue because this is usually a technical service I call here. This is a technical service, right? A technical service. Of course, they said call to this number there, and then of course I went and called this number, right? But the guy was asking if they will come here, and then if I can fall sick, and then I can sneak for them, and then they will operate this service. So how possible do you expect? Shall I be the one that doing the business to make someone health sick, and then I will go and do the work? Or what do I need there for my business? I need money, yes. If this is a city, and then the guy forget about it, because in the city, because they are collecting the money, they collect a lot of money from me. They chew maybe 40 billion now, or they chew over $1 trillion from me. And then they live in the city. They don't know this is a city of London. And then they don't know I come from a village. They expect now I'm very rich, and then this money is useless for them. Let them fool me. Let them no longer repair even any service which got damaged here. So that's why I come from a village. I'm concentrating. For me, this city here is not my city, and then I'm still going back to the village. That's why I need more money. And then working, I have more demand, for money. I need more money, So all the money I'm not putting on me. All the money I'm not eating them. All the money I'm putting them in the office, and then to do the work, That's why it's like that. So if the individuals looks, of course, they expect that in the city, they don't know the use of those kind of money. Yeah, this is the right things. We say here, do for us donations. We give you give us money. You do a donations. You donate to us. You give money, and then we take from you money. Okay, we take from you money. You pay here money. You can pay any kind of amount of dollars there. You can pay it any kind of money. You pay 1 million. You can pay. You pay 2 million. You can pay here. You use your card. You bench it here, and then we take the money from you. And then we go there. We build 6 houses of a village, and then we can reduce these flu shots to 40% off. We cut it away, then we move all different. Myself, I live in Canada. The other guy live in USA. The other one live in the Swiss, in Europe. The other one live in Australia. The other one live in Brazil. They live in African capital cities. They don't go no longer to the village where they all come from. And then we moved our speakers who spoke to us. Let this child go to the city, to your city, and then let them walk there. And then that's why we're working. We build 6 houses very good. Of course, we pay the road, we pay the parking lot for them. They are driving, they are drinking clean water, and then the water is well sanitized. Everything is good. Of course, we keyword ourselves even we can no longer sneeze. Maybe that's why I'm helping my brother, because nobody there no longer helping. Because I look here very rich. I live in the city, and then I'm a speaker. And then the guy is now crossing another area which is a lot of order. The order is not easy, not secure. But they're working with my name everywhere. They work with our name everywhere, every area they go. And then the lake even get wet from this one, from grass, the dew in the morning, because they're going to farm. They're going to do different kind of job. And then the kind of bicycle they are doing, the bicycle even has a big problems. They ride the bicycles, they keep riding the bicycles, and then they own more energy than me. Here I'm speaking only, my bicycle doesn't go, myself I doesn't do this one. Whatever I do, I'm sweating. My sweating level is not that much there, like what they do. They really do more work because they're speakers. And then they live in a very bad locations, we say there. So you need that Damadiga, so I don't carry. So cases language me, I give you money, and then that's what I don't know. That's why, so there you can respect if you want. You cannot respect, that is up to you. I cannot do about it. That is my situations, and that's their situations. Whoever walk with my name around which locations, I cannot help myself, but I'm not sick. But that's the situations of God. If it's upon sickness, my own sickness, that is upon God. But if I was created by computer and they said, yeah, I was faked here by computers. Maybe the hospital faked me and then faked me and then over faked me now. I'm already a photocopy of a human beings. I'm no longer human beings, but I'm still original copy of from my motherboard, which is my mother and fathers who bought me, and then I have my elder brothers, sisters. They are available. Everybody is available. Why shall I consistently believe in the computer technologies for human creation to disobey with gods, and then to isolate myself from gods. That is impossibilities, right? So that is my own addition verifications, which I'm just doing because we have dilemmas in the inquiries of different of circumstances. Some people they are overreacting anyhow they don't know. Yeah. If you want, this is Google. Google is everywhere. Even whatever you live in the city, your area there, Google is the one who is locating. Whatever this is a village, that is Google is the one they are locating the village. You can Google everything. Whatever you say, your content is not a Google. You're still there, Google, and then why shall you fool myself to that much? And then if here I live in the office, I'm window 10. They consider us we are home computers, we are window 10, and we are helping Google, and then we can locate that very much. We can locate your area, we can bring you here as an office, as a restaurant, as an whoever, as an individual. We ask your name, you have at least a Google link, we social media your link. You have Facebook, we social your Facebook, we social everything, so we can notify. And then if there's the situation, you have your information, you have those information, but why can't you look at the Eastern Finance Bank and then look at the African situations? You cannot, of course, disrespect, because if that's the situations I'm working, that is your situations, I don't know, because for me, I'm not totally gonna be in Canada. That's why it's how to travel. I'm returning back to Africa. I believe more than I believe my African speakers more than the real white people speakers. You know, that is a cross from Africa, not the cross from Canada. That is in fact scenarios of the feedbacks and the regrets. Otherwise, that's me, White Hassan, as is it on.